Hello everyone. Let me introduce you to Julie Ostmeyer. She is putting her Pinterest for Peaceful Growth resource, which is amazing. You will hear in a minute about that. Inside my Finish and Fire Up business bundle. Yeah, welcome, Julie. How are you?
Thank you. I am so excited to be here.
Great. So, tell us, how did you come up with this resource?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. So, approximately, I would say 2 to 3 years ago, I was on this journey to find something that I could do from home. And I started on social media and started following all the social media influencers. You need to post 3 reels a day and engage 15 minutes before and engage 15 minutes after and comment and trying to be a stay-at-home mom to allow myself more time with my family. I quickly found that what I was doing the opposite of what I was trying to accomplish. It was just sucking the life out of me and sucking my time away. So lo and behold, across Facebook came a post about a Pinterest marketing challenge. And I thought, what the heck? Let's give it a try because what I'm doing is just not sustainable. And so that's how I really came into the Pinterest world. I took this 5 day challenge. And when I realized that Pinterest is not social media, it's a search engine, I jumped in both feet, went through a quick uh, called Pinterest Marketing Academy and I like binged watched and applied this whole course. And I've just been sold ever since because it's sustainable since it's social media or since it's like, yeah, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not social media, it is a search engine. I'm not trying to chase the algorithm. I can just use my keywords and this content continues to grow for me in the background. So I've since then, I still use social media somewhat, but not like I used to for my business. But now become a Pinterest junkie.
That's awesome because especially for me, I have not really touch points with Pinterest so far.
Hmm.
And I would personally love to learn absolutely more about that.
Hmm.
And as I have seen your resource, I have downloaded it myself, of course,
Perfect.
and I loved it. That's why it was so obvious to me that you are such absolute in the right place here. And the
Mhm.
world needs your gift really because it's amazing, and you can learn so much of it. And I just want you to like tell people like who are not so familiar with Pinterest or maybe who are not using Pinterest so
Mhm.
much so far, like how does it help? How is it different from like social media, like or from
Perfect.
YouTube or from the other platforms? Because as you said, very right, with posting here 3 days and stories posting there and then shorts and on Facebook and here and there. Basically, it's a full-time job if you would just post on social media all day, and that's not
Yes.
running a business. Yeah. And it
Yeah.
really sucks the life out of someone.
It does.
It
It
really,
does.
really is.
Yes, it's
So
very draining.
very, yes. So
Yeah.
what's actually the advantage of Pinterest? So
Like I said, the advantage of Pinterest is it is a search engine. And
okay.
so it's not, you get on Facebook, you're constantly chasing the algorithm, you're chasing the audience. And even if you put a link on social media, then you are instantly suppressed because I describe them as the jealous boyfriend. They don't want social media doesn't want you leaving the platform to go somewhere else. They want to keep you in close and tight. What I love about Pinterest is every pin that you create requires a link sending them somewhere else, whether it's to a calendar link to book calls with clients, whether it's a free lead magnet, whether it's to a blog article. You have to put a link on that Pinterest pin to be able to post it.
Okay.
And what I love is Pinterest doesn't matter what niche you are in, it will work for you. Whether you're a new marketer just starting out who doesn't have time, like I was a mom, stay-at-home mom, I wanted to be able to live my life on my own terms. And what's nice about Pinterest is you can fit this into the nooks and crannies of your life around your family lifestyle. It's not like you're going to post a reel on Facebook and 24 hours later it's poof, gone. You're no longer going to be found. Pinterest works the opposite way, where it looks at your keywords, and as people search for those keywords, then that's when you start populating in their search results. So instead of chasing an audience, your audience is really already there looking what you have to offer. You just have to
Okay.
know what keywords to put in so those people can find you.
Okay, cool.
Exciting stuff. I could nerd out about this all day. So if I go down a rabbit hole, stop me.
Oh, no, no, no. You are here to tell us. So I think I bet there are tons of people out there who have not really leveraged Pinterest in their business because
Right,
I mean I've heard before like, oh, you have to pin like 100 pins a day to be successful and you have to do this and that, and it was just overwhelming for me. But in
right,
your resource now, you really explain it so nicely, and you help people really to get to the point of it. So
right.
it's really absolutely worth downloading that. I
Yes.
can't
Well, I like
recommend it.
it because it's a different, it's not hard, it's just a different strategy. And we're so, I think we're so trained into social media strategy of audience attraction, attraction marketing versus these people are already on Pinterest looking for what you have to offer. You just need to put it in front of them with the right keyword. So it's just a whole different strategy shift.
Interesting. It's really very interesting. So,
Hmm.
and your research, it's kind of the 4 week guide. So
Yes.
it's nothing that I have to rush into or like a quick course that I have to consume right away. So it leads me through the 4 week to get into it, right?
Yes. So it's a 4-week guide. Basically, like the first week, we talk about either setting up your Pinterest account or creating, if you already have one, how to easily switch it over to a business account.
Oh, very good.
And what I love about being able to do it from a business account perspective is that's when you can get your analytics. And when you can start seeing your numbers and seeing what's working, then we just kind of like pour more fuel on the fire when we find the ones that are converting. And then that's when things start to compound quickly.
That's very cool. Really.
Yeah.
I think I have to
Yeah.
do that for myself now as well.
Yes. Well, you're in the right place.
I just want to say I'm so happy that you came into my world.
Yes. Yes.
And
I
I
love
bet
it.
a lot of other people will think the same after they saw what you have for them.
Right.
So um, as you said before, because I want people to really get to know you as well, not just your resource, but you as a person, because you are such a great human being. You are so like
Oh,
friendly, and
thanks.
we don't know each other for a very long time, but I've seen you,
Right.
and I was like, yeah, I like this one. That's really
Yes.
kind of really just introduce like yourself, where you're from, how many kids do you have, how do you live, what are you doing, like what do you stand for, what do you love, whatever,
Okay.
just tell us.
Sure.
We're
Well,
nosy.
yes, no, I love it. I've lived in Kansas all of my life. I actually live about 40 miles away from my home where I was raised. And I have 3 kids, one son and 2 daughters. And I'm now an empty nest mom and now a grandma. So my little Aubrey
Oh,
is now 6 weeks old.
oh,
So,
congrats. Holy crap.
oh, thank you. They were here last night, and I tell you that girl didn't get put down for more than 2 seconds. So lots of grandma spoiling going on. But along that journey, I was working the 9 to 5, and my kids are very athletic, very sports inclined. And when they got into junior high, I started missing out on family events and some of their athletic events because I didn't have enough PTO time to take off for everything. And that's when the mom guilt started to set in.
Mhm.
So that's kind of when my journey began about, okay, how am I going to find something at home? And gosh, I went through creating websites from home to doing a custom t-shirt imprinting business from home. And, that's just, how those ones that just kind of warm your heart that just really set with you? Those just didn't really set with me because I still felt like I was a little bit tied down, especially with the t-shirt imprinting business, especially around the holidays. I wasn't able to go and spend my time with family. And I've honestly just been on this search for something online that I could mold to fit my lifestyle. And when I found Pinterest and now found my coach, Kim Ward, she's really, we're diving into, we talked about affiliate marketing, which is great on the Pinterest platform. I love helping new beginners, if they don't have affiliate products, where to go and look. But one thing I truly love about Pinterest is it's great for new beginners, like I said, or stay-at-home moms, or wherever you're at in your life if you don't want the time crunch. But it's also great for people that already have a business because they can start building this other foundation that was going to complement what they're currently doing, and it's scalable. So I tell people Pinterest is not like a quick ATM machine. You just can't go put a pin and expect you're going to get, a conversion or a payment right away, because your pins take about 90 days to index in the search engine. But once you get your information out there and it starts to compound, it really turns into this passive income machine that can really be working for you in the background without the daily grind. And that was the largest attraction for me. So yeah,
That's awesome.
when
Really.
you
Like,
talk about a dream come true, it has been a dream come true. It's given me back my flexibility and my freedom, and that's very freeing, especially as a mom who wants, now I'm chasing my kids to where they're at. Luckily, they're not too far from home. I don't have to go too far to get a hold of my grandkids and my kids. But it's very freeing to be able to take that weight off of your shoulders and be able to create that lifestyle that you want to create.
yeah. So that's perfect. It's great. I really I can't thank you enough for really introducing me personally to this, because I think that
Good.
was one missing piece for my own business, because
Sure.
we all have so much to give, and there are so many people out there who really need help in there where
Right.
they are stuck right now. And I think your resource is really, really a huge stepstone for so many businesses out there, what
Right.
really can help them to really get out of that hamster wheel of, oh God, I need to post and post
Yes.
and this and this
I
and
used to tell everybody I was tired of running
oh,
on that social media hamster wheel. And you talked about people telling you have to post constantly to get results. When people start out on Pinterest, if all you can do is maybe 2 posts a week, that's fine, because that 2 posts a week is consistent. And then we get to where you can post content simply by sharing a URL from say one of your affiliate products on Pinterest without actually creating a pin. So there's multiple ways you can get your information on Pinterest. And as my coach says, you can kind of create this virtual spider web,
mm-hmm,
and you can have links going out and links coming back. And that's when you really start to build traction. And if that's only 2 pins a week for you, that's fine. And then, if you can pin 1 pin a day, that's even better. But starting out until you kind of get the hang of it and kind of figure out what you're doing,
mm-hmm.
don't feel like you have to run on that social media hamster wheel, because if you feel like you're stopped, you're just gonna, you know,
Yeah,
all of
fall
your work's
off.
just gonna
Yeah,
be
because
gone.
exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
So actually that sounds very manageable, to be honest.
Hmm.
If I only have to do that once a day or
Hmm.
maybe 3 times a week, that is
Yes.
fine. That's very
Hmm.
good. And so what else do you offer for people who would really dive deeper into this Pinterest thing? Then do you offer coaching, or do you what do you offer else?
Yes. Yes. So at the end of this guide, there's several resources for my people. So if you're struggling with how to find keywords, I have a free resource guide. And I share the beginning course that I took called Pinterest Marketing Academy, which I'm affiliate for. One of my best friends, Kim Ward, who's known as the Pinterest Queen. It's her course.
Okay.
And what I love about it is it's a one-time lifetime fee. It's a very minimal fee. You always get the updates, so you always know what's the latest coming from Pinterest. And so that course that I went through the first time, like I said, I binge watched it. It was broken down into bite-sized videos to where you can listen to it and you can go and immediately implement it. And I flew through that course And now I'm going back through it. She's got some new updates that have came out, and now I'm going through it a second time because, as you know, as we binge watch things and we get so excited, we miss a lot along the
Mm-hmm.
way.
Yeah.
So it's nice to know that those videos within that Academy course are always updated, and so you
Very
have the
good.
current information from
Yeah.
Pinterest.
Yeah.
And if you know, I mean, there's several options on the back end. They also have if you're really wanting to do Pinterest, but you don't feel like you have the time to do it, which is totally understandable. We offer done for you services.
Oh, okay.
We
Mm-hmm.
offer another program called Pin to Profit, and it's really an accelerator where you're in there for 6 months, and we really dive in deep. And you know, we just wherever you're at in your journey, we do have some resources for you. But as a beginner or somebody new to Pinterest, I would probably say Pinterest Marketing Academy is a great place to start.
Very good. So if you
Yeah.
say that Kim is like the Pinterest queen, so you are now the Pinterest princess, right?
Sure, I like that. I love that. Oh my gosh, she would get a kick out of that. Her and I are very close friends, and we're always nerding out and talking Pinterest. So, yeah, she turned me into the Pinterest princess. Yes, she did.
Yes. No,
I have to get my little
I love
tiara to
these.
wear it next time. I love it.
Very, very good. So what would be your quick win to share? Like a really practical tip now, almost at the end. Now, like what would be a really actionable takeaway you would give? Be it a mindset shift or like a step people can take, like right away. If they like have this your resource, what can they really get out of it immediately?
What I think I would tell people is one, the whole mindset shift of you don't have to be a marketing genius to use Pinterest. I would challenge, I guess I could throw this challenge out there. I would challenge people to pull up Pinterest on their phone or their laptop, and I would start just scrolling through their feed. And I don't think what people realize is yes, you're gonna see some large names. Amazon is using Pinterest. Fidelity Banking is using Pinterest.
Mhm.
But you don't have to be a name brand to make money on Pinterest because really people are coming to Pinterest to find, they can go to the Amazon storefront and order what they want. But Pinterest really looks for that small business creator that you don't have to be a name brand to be found on the platform. And, you know, I don't know if many people know, but there are 500 and I believe last I knew 578 million monthly active users on Pinterest. So that to me
Wow.
is mind blowing. Yes. So I guess what are the odds that 0% of them are going to want what you have to offer?
It's non-existent because there are people out there who really need what you offer and want what you
Yes.
offer.
Yes. So I tell people too, they get discouraged about I've only had so many like on social media. I've only had 22 impressions, say, on a reel. But I wanted you to do the mindset shift of thinking about what if you were standing on stage and these 22 people were standing sitting in the crowd wanting what you have to offer.
A
If you're
little
a
bit
beginner, it's going
different.
to make your knees shake a little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
It's totally, I don't know why we get into the mindset that only 22 people have seen what I've got. But now I want you to realize what it's like when you're face to face with those people and the opportunity that you have. And
Yeah.
Pinterest works, excuse me, where it starts to compound with the keywords. Um, you have a pen that takes off and you're getting 100 impressions on it a month. Well, you're getting 100 people looking at your product a month. And then it grows from there. So I don't want them to get into the mindset I'm not a big box name company because that's not what really Pinterest is about.
That's very good. Thank you so much for sharing that. I think that
Absolutely.
is very, very a valuable thought for to get in the mind of people because as you
Hmm.
said very correctly, if your reel or your post on IG, yeah, Instagram, for
Hmm.
example, is only getting like 40 views or so, like people are so discouraged and like, oh, it's not working. And so,
Right.
yeah. because but if you imagine you are standing in front of these 40 people like face to face, it's a whole different story. And I think
It
that's
is.
amazing. Yes,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
And now imagine you stand in front of 10,000 people. Woohoo.
Yes. Yeah, I think by last time I looked at my Pinterest account, I think I was getting like 11,500 monthly views.
Whoa.
So yeah, and it's like I said, it's not hard. So you put 11,500 people in front of me, my knees are going to be shaking. But the nice thing about
It
Pinterest,
would be
especially as a
terrifying,
newbie,
yes.
yes, and the nice thing about Pinterest, especially as a beginner, you don't have to be talking on camera. You don't have to be, it's faceless. You can go completely faceless if you want. Nobody's going to know who you are.
Yeah,
So
okay.
yeah, there's that
Perfect.
whole scary thing as people, there's something about speaking on camera that just terrifies people.
Oh
I used
yeah.
to be one of
Oh
those
yeah.
people. I can't tell you how many videos I deleted in the beginning of making reels. I was just, it's terrible.
I hear you, believe me.
Yes.
To be honest, I hate reels. Yeah, I really
Hmm.
do not. Instagram is not my favorite platform. So you do it
Right,
because everybody tells you, yeah, you need Instagram. But I
right,
do not really enjoy it from the bottom of my heart. And I'm really
right,
so grateful that I have now the insight in have a look at Pinterest because maybe that is better for working for my business and for so many others as well.
right.
So,
And if you didn't know, Instagram is now like partnered up with Pinterest. So every time you post on Instagram, it will automatically post it on your Pinterest account.
oh, thank you. Great. See?
Yes.
Very
And I don't know
helpful.
if you also knew, I think you may have heard the hype lately about, Facebook and Instagram kind of getting rid of hashtags and being more focused on search terms.
Yeah.
Well, if you optimize your Instagram post with these keywords and it automatically goes to Pinterest and you've already got it optimized, you're doubling down.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yes.
Happy days.
When I found that out, I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. I get to work smarter, not harder.
Exactly. That's awesome. Perfect. Great. So, is there anything else you want to share with our people with here?
I would just tell you to dip your toe in and give it a try. It's just a different strategy. It's a very easy strategy. And basically, once you learn how to find your keywords, you're golden. So I'm going to tell you not to be scared to try something new
Yeah.
because you're going to be surprised at the results you're going to get.
Very good. It's the
Yeah.
same with bundles. So many people don't
Yes.
know this awesome opportunity, yeah,
Yeah.
because a lot of time people hear bundle, they think, oh, you put together a few of your resources and bundle them up and sell them together. But that's
Hmm.
not the whole thing of a business bundle opportunity. And I'm so really happy that I'm in a place to host these bundles and then to meet people like you and give you the opportunity really to bring these awesome resources out to the world because it's I would have never ever met you in my whole life if I wouldn't do that.
Yes.
So
Yes. I
and
absolutely love bundles, and
it's
that's a whole other rabbit hole we could go down.
it is so really I just encourage everybody to really look in the bundle space and anyway if you want to grow your business and on top of that with a Pinterest for peaceful growth because it gives you time back and I would like Julie and really I would thank would like oh God that's my German coming through I'm sorry.
That's okay.
When my head is thinking ahead and the translation and then blah 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 comes out okay
Yes. Yes.
but it's you see as it's all very human we're all having fun doing it all and
Oh, yes.
that's the main thing so I would really like to thank you from the bottom of my heart to that you took the time today to tell us about really your gift your person your whole existence yeah why you're here
Yeah. Yeah.
and uh, you will find the link in the description or just down below this video to really sign up and grab this Pinterest for Peaceful Growth Guide from Julie. And yeah, so I thank you so much for being here and for watching this video. And I hope, Julie, are you somewhere on Instagram or on Facebook as well, so people can connect with you as well?
I'm on Facebook more than I mean, I have them linked together, but I'm more on Facebook than I am on Instagram.
Okay, so I would say I will share your connection as well in the
Sure,
caption so that people
sure.
can reach out directly to you. And because I think so many can benefit from what you offer, and I
Right.
think you need they need you. So yes, please
Yes. Well, you
connect
can
with
share.
her.
I guess I should say you can share my Pinterest account too. So if somebody wants to
Oh
come
my
and look
goodness, yes, of course. I'm so
to
sorry.
see what it
Yes.
looks like. No, it's okay. I don't know why that didn't just pop into my head, but it just I was like, what are you? I said,
I
what's
will
your
share
Pinterest?
all the links you give me, and then people can just go on their favorite platforms and connect with you,
Sure.
or email you if they have questions or whatever, and
Yes.
reach out to you. And yeah, so brilliant,
Perfect.
perfect. So thank you so much, Julie, and I wish you a absolute happy day. Yeah, so I think you have
Well,
it early in the morning over there.
it's almost 12 o'clock Central here. We're about 14 minutes away. So
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Well, for us in Ireland, it's evening
I said,
already.
yes.
So,
Oh,
okay.
goodness.
Very good. So, thank you again. And we will see you again. So,
Okay, perfect. Thanks
okay.
for having me.
Good. No problem.